Hey everybody, I have another exciting video for you guys, and this one is more about desks because I've been talking about chairs for a long time here in the channel, and this is my chair. I reviewed it. Go and check it out if you haven't. It's an amazing chair. This is kind of how my setup is for the desk, and in this video, even though I wanted to organize it, I didn't organize it on purpose so you guys can have a true look of how it looks on a day-to-day basis. And there's a point to this because I'm going to change this desk for another desk that is an L-shaped desk. And this desk has been serving me incredibly well for a few years now, which is great. And I like the desk because it's very deep. It's very the material is really nice. It's very deep. You can add monitors. Now that's about the positives of this, but the negatives, there's quite a few. So putting this together, it was quite a pain because it doesn't come with pre-hole drills underneath. You have to find all the holes. Also, it's incredibly heavy. I spent a good half a day building it, and then by the end I was sweating buckets. And then the other thing as well is that it doesn't have wheels, and because it's so heavy, once it's set in one place, it needs to stay there. It cannot move anymore. And then there is the lack of space. Even though it looks like there's a lot of space, and maybe for most people it might be enough, but for me, I have a lot of things going because of YouTube. So this is here my camera that I record every single week for you guys. And then we have speakers, we have monitors. I'm thinking about getting more monitors because I have a second machine, which is this computer here. And then I would like to have it plugged all the time, but at the moment I have to plug it and plug it all the time, which is a pain as well. And then, lights, I only have this one, because I don't have any more space, so I need to get more lights and stuff. And then also storage. I only have this little bit of storage here, but then there's also a few first world problems. The first is that it doesn't have an automated going up and down, and you have to hold it. And this is definitely a first world problem. Every time that I have to go up, I have to actually press it and stay pressed. I love to have a desk, and I envy those that have it, where you press it and it just goes up to a specific setting. And then the third and maybe biggest problem, and you guys are going to be pretty shocked about this, is this here. Is my cable management skills and cable management mess. So I never get around to actually do any cable management, and I don't like it, but at the same time I don't have to organize it, and I always feel like I have to plug and unplug things all the time. And when I first put this desk together, I have a little shelf here that I thought it was going to be enough, but then the more I actually plug in and all that stuff, the more I kind of run out of space to put it. And it basically became a huge, incredible mess. And it stays this way, and it's been this way for a long time now. And that is a problem that I need to solve with this new desk. Now, there's also this tower here, which is like the most powerful PC that I have, and I use it for games development together with a laptop that I have as well. And this normally lives here, but I'd love to actually put it on top of the desk on a corner somewhere. So that's basically how my desk is set up at the moment. And as you might see, this is pretty much all first world problems. It's not a problem that actually is for most people, but for me specifically, for my needs, it kind of like hits a limitation. Let me show you also behind, because I did mention that there's a gap behind the desk. So I left this gap so I can go here and change the cables and do my thing, whatever I need to do at any point, but I lose space on the room. I will love to actually gain this space and put the desk back here, and I can still access the back, but I can only do that with a desk that has more space, with less screens, and more spread out. And this is where we actually talk about the sponsor of this video, which is Vernal, because Vernal have some amazing desks, and I've been looking for desks for years. And the thing that I like about this desk the most is how sturdy it is. And when I found Vernal, I realized that their desks are equally as quality as this one's, plus at the same time they actually have much more space, much more organization, and all these other things that I'm looking for. So I cannot wait to share with you guys what we're going to build next. So next time you see me, it's going to be with a desk here, and it's going to be set up and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle all this stuff, assemble the other desk. Probably going to be a couple of days later or a day later or something, and then you guys are going to see here the final result. So now I'm going to try and snap my fingers, and fingers crossed, but next time that you see me, you're going to have the desk done. I've never done this before. I've been curious to do it, so I'm going to do it. Oh, it didn't work. Look at this. I'm kidding. Like, I moved the desk over there. The office is a mess right now because I have news. So we actually got the desk. Looks absolutely fantastic. Presenting this Vernal amazing desk L-shape. I'm pretty sure as you see this now, you can start to see why I wanted a bigger desk. I know I kept saying on the first segment that this is first world problems, but there's nothing better than the organization. Now, there's a few things that I still have to do, but for the most part, you're going to be able to see exactly what I meant in the beginning about a bunch of the different problems that I had. We still, just as anticipation, we need to move this cabinet over here on the right of the desk to this side of the room. This is why this is a mess at the moment. And then we need to get rid of a lot of stuff that I had before. But even though this desk is massive, it's making this place much bigger for some reason. I don't know if it's the desk or if it's actually because I had my previous desk here and I should have chosen this place instead. But regardless, it looks like $1,000,000. Okay, so I'm gonna show you first what we got, how we got it, and how amazing of a build this is, because the desk is absolutely fantastic. So first and foremost, we have like here a filing cabinet. And the best thing about this is that first it has wheels on the bottom, so it kind of moves really well. And then our carpet is actually quite thick. It's a thick pile carpet and it still moves well. But most importantly, this thing here actually has soft close. And this begins the trend of a lot of the things that I'm going to say next about this desk, because there's a lot of attention to detail. So now over to the pièce de résistance, as they say in France, the main reason why you're here, which is the desk. Now, this desk is absolutely massive, but at the same time is incredibly sturdy. So I have two PCs here. I have one with a laptop right here, which is a PC, and then I have a Mac, which is a Mac Mini, right? And on top of that, I actually put my tower. I had a tower, which you cannot see, it's not connected. I put my tower there before, which looked a bit messy, that's why I took it out. But it could take care of all of that, and yet it can barely move. And it's incredibly heavy. I cannot stress how heavy this is. If you're all interested in this desk, they say in the instructions that you need 3 people in order to actually kind of like flip the table. Me and my wife actually thought it was a joke. We're like, 3 people, that's a little bit too much. You need 3 people to actually flip this table. It's so heavy. But once again, it's actually part of the quality that you have. Like this is super sturdy. It's not gonna go anywhere. Make sure that whatever place you find, you actually just leave it there, and it needs to be a solid place. So it's really, really sturdy. And yeah, flipping it with just 2, it was incredibly hard. Now, this has basically the feet are over here inside this boxes, but they're really well done and really heavy yet again. So we have 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3, and I'll show you more whenever we lift the table. I'll show you the detail of it. But you have 3 of these, and this is basically to kind of like give you privacy, because this desk, even though it's against the wall right now, if this room was bigger, could actually go in the middle of the room and still have privacy, and like you don't see underneath and stuff. But for me, the reason why I got it, going back to the beginning, it's very much the idea that I can hide my cables and then things can be behind the screens, because even between these 3 legs, there's still these little pieces of wood that are connected, right? So first and foremost, one of the problems that I mentioned was very much this idea of like this mechanism here on the other desk, right? So it worked. You had to keep the button pressed, all good. With this one, you can absolutely do that, but you have the other thing that I just wanted, right? All this time, where when you press a button, you actually just leave it, and then it just does it for you. But now, if you can pay attention, I'm going to go close so you can hear it. Listen to how smooth this is, this operation system. You heard how smooth that is? That's incredible. And for all my animators out there that are watching this right now in the channel, this has a ease in and ease out. As soon as you press it, it's very impressive. Most tables just go and they stop, and then when they go to the bottom, they stop. This one kind of like has a soft out and then a soft stop, and then the same thing on the other way as well. And it's really, really impressive. And if it goes really high, I think it's 125, That's basically what it is. And then you have obviously the settings for you to set whatever height you want. Now that we have it high, I can show you more underneath because there's a lot of stuff going on here. But here, now you can see what I mean about like this privacy screens that are going on around that help a ton to hide cables in my case. But if you had this in the middle of a room, obviously it would actually save you from actually being like you see under the desk. And to me, this feels kind of cozy. I don't know exactly why, but to me, just knowing that I'm putting my feet in here and know that it's kind of like cocooned in a way, it feels really cozy. It's really well done. It's all made of incredibly sturdy wood. The assembly of this desk, the attention to detail is hard to explain, and I'm not exaggerating. I think Vernal gives you a lot of things that are not necessarily needed, but yet they are there. So the soft close I mentioned before, and then another things that they do is like little things like this, for example. And I'll show you a picture because I actually took a picture, but these little things here underneath the desk, you actually don't really need them because you'll never see this hole here under the desk. I mean, who's gonna see that, right? And yet they give you every single rubber thing here to cover every single hole to make sure that it's nice and neat. And that goes for all the table all around. They give you cable ties as well for pretty much all the cables. They even give you like a specific magnet for that I actually really want to get more of, which is this one here that I also took a picture. Is like a little cable tie management that basically magnetizes towards something. And what you can do is basically put a cable in between and then just do that and the cable stays put. So for example, this cable here that is dangling, I thought I was going to have to kind of like route it somewhere and stuff. I basically just kind of like put it in between this thing here and then grabbed it, put it here, and now it's done. It's so easy. I love it. So that's the kind of detail that this desk has. There's names, Vernal, in places, in tasteful places. So in this under shelf that I have here, like it's really sturdy once again. And then it has Vernal here, Vernal on the back. There's a little like cover just underneath here that also has the Vernal brand. And once again, yet again, this is another thing that you don't necessarily need because you don't see it. You can shove cables inside and actually cable manage much easier. This is an accessory, but I do think that for people like me that are messy with cables, very, very needed. So this is also an accessory, this is an accessory, and then there's another one here, which is like this little shelf that you have that once again comes with these inserts as well. So all of these inserts are actually part of the shelf. So that's the shelves, that's the accessories, which is really cool. And then there's one more, which is this shelf here that I bought specifically for elevating things. And normally you can put a monitor here. For me, because I had arms, like these arms were together. So these monitors before, as you saw, they were on top of each other, and I'm separating them to kind of have them in two separate places. So I'm using one arm here and one arm there. So this becomes like basically a stand for my speakers. I kind of like that idea a lot because I listen to music while I'm working. But really nice because, you know, as a bonus, I thought it was just this, but it has a little tray underneath, which is really cool. Once again, details. It has a little felt underneath to actually allow it to slide, to glide a little easier. I don't know if you can hear it, but that made of felt. Same thing with the under cable management over there. That has a little bit of felt as again, for you to put like your extensions and stuff and not hear that clank of metal. You have little felt underneath as well. So really awesome. Now, talking about the setup side of things, this is why I wanted an L-shaped desk. Once again, going back to the beginning when I was talking about now we work from home, now we need to actually be more comfortable. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to an office to work, which was something that basically COVID slowly kind of like is teaching us more and more, especially as we are fully remote. So the idea definitely, as I mentioned, is very much that now I'm staying put and I'm gonna work from home for the next few years. So if I'm gonna do it, better do it in style, but also in a way that I can actually work, you know, comfortably, in a way that I can actually do a lot of things that I do on a daily basis, both as a games developer, but also as a consultant and, you know, and a business entrepreneur and all these other things. I can do the things that I want to do in peace. So before I used to have the Mac and I used to change cables and stuff, same monitors, it was a pain. What I can do now, right? And if I'm actually like, let's say I'm here, like, you know, standing up and working, what I can do now is that I can basically use this PC, which I normally use for business. This is why it's a Mac, but I'm also a games developer. We are working on Proxima on Warship Jolly Roger. Go and check it out if you haven't. And for that, you need a PC because Unreal doesn't run on Macs. I don't know if you guys know, but Unreal doesn't run on Macs. It runs on PCs only. So for that, I need a PC. And for that, I need this laptop or my powerful tower, which will go over here on the back in order to power this one. So it's genuinely like I'm here having a meeting, talking with somebody, I finish my meeting, now I have 5 minutes, I can go ahead to here and then basically work on my game, work on whatever I need to do on a PC, and I go from PC to Mac without having to go anywhere or changing cables or pressing a button or anything like that. And I think that's an amazing setup for me, at least specifically, because I can do both things much easier without having to actually kind of fiddle with stuff. And I can do it in comfort. I can do it sitting down or standing up, which is really awesome. Now, as you can tell, the desk is amazing. The setup, to me at least, is amazing. And if you guys are interested, so this is called the Vernal Core3. Now, these Vernal desks actually have test reports. They actually publish the test reports. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when I review chairs, I normally go, this is the company and this is why they're so awesome, because they can actually prove to you that this is really good. This is basically Vernal's way of actually having test reports on these tables that you can check it out for those of you that are interested to find out exactly what the desk is capable of and the quality of the desk. So this desk can take up to 160 kilos of weight. Now, this is important to me as well, because to me, after seeing the report, after seeing the company, the quality and all these details, when I get a Wacom in the future, which is something that I want to get, I need to put it here, all right? And that's going to be heavy, plus the PC, plus the laptop, plus the monitors, plus the arms, the keyboards. I have speakers here as well. I have the camera. This is definitely the more expensive of the bunch, which is basically called the executive desk with all of this apparatus. They have reinforced screws. They have a welded frame. Everything is of high quality independently of what you pay for the desk. Now, these desks start from $620, but if you use my code down in the product description, you will get a 6% off. So make sure to actually use it and abuse it when you actually go ahead and get your Vernal desk if this is something of interest to you. And that, in a nutshell, is my new setup. I think now what I need to do next, in a few months from now, is give you another studio tour that basically shows you when this is all organized, that is not just this corner, but the rest of the corners are organized and ready to go. And also, on the next YouTube video, you are going to have a different angle, because I used to actually shoot from there, showcasing this thing here. And I'm also going to have to find another angle that is going to be from there to here. And there's going to be some reorganization of frames and stuff, which is going to be fun. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Go and check out the Vernal desks. They are absolutely amazing. Let me know what you think about this setup. And as usual, stay well, stay safe. Peace. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. If you super enjoyed it, leave a super thanks. It's like leaving a little tip and it directly supports the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can continue to see my videos and get your weekly dose of betterness.